Hello everybody, Phil here, and today I'm dusting off the old Dreamcast. Just listen to that Sega quality. And speaking of quality, today we're playing Sonic Adventure. In 1999, Sega released the Dreamcast, and with it, they released Sonic's first true 3D adventure. And I think we can all agree that it's pretty flawed.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
But it still has a charm about it. Sonic's translation into 3D still isn't great to this day, but Sonic Team's first attempt at it wasn't completely awful. Sure, it looks bad and controls like ass and the hub worlds makes no fucking sense, but there's still something about it that captivates me every time I replay it. I think it's because it's in that so bad it's good territory, and I just can't help but love it. Now, let's all enjoy the sweet, sweet sounds of Crush 40. Sonic Adventure begins with Sonic hanging out at the rooftops of Station Square. He's all like,
Oh yeah!
And
This is happening!
Then cop cars comically speed down the street and Sonic's gotta know what's going on. Flash to a strange water-like monster standing in front of a building minding its business. The cops open fire on it, as they do, but oh no!
Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Looks like this is a job for Sonic. After 3 quick homing attacks, it's over, and it escapes down the sewer drain. Cut to Dr. Eggman monologuing to Sonic about who that little monster is.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Now, to this day, I'm not even sure if Sonic notices Eggman on the top of the roofs, but I like to think that he's just up there monologuing to himself. Next thing we know, Sonic's chilling by the pool and he sees Tails crash land his plane on a beach nearby. This trend of breakneck transitions continues throughout the adventure. It's wacky and it makes the plot as hard to follow as a kid.
Jacked up on Mountain Dew!
Sonic makes his way through the first level of the game with the precision of a slip and slide, complete with the coolest sequence in the game. To save Tails. He tells Sonic he's recovered a Chaos Emerald and plans to use it to power his plane. So they take the old train back to the Mystic Ruins, you know, a normal place for the train to go, and head to Tails' workshop. They run into Dr. Eggman along the way, some terrible dialogue happens.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg!
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman!
And then another poor excuse for a boss battle begins.
Systems full power! Ah! He's not gonna get away with this!
Once defeated, Eggman notices that Tails is carrying a Chaos Emerald and he snatches it away. He feeds the emerald to Chaos and he evolves. And the mission becomes clear. They must stop Dr. Eggman from collecting the emeralds and evolving Chaos into a city-destroying monster. And the biggest obstacle they face is themselves, because every time they get an emerald, they get all butterfingers and drop them bitches right into Eggman's lap. The game continues with familiar level locations like a casino, ancient ruins, and an ice world. You take on Chaos in different forms as you progress through the game and have a final showdown with Eggman concluding Sonic's storyline, for now. At the end of the levels, you're rewarded with emeralds or you free your little animal friends, all while exploring the hub world consisting of the city and the Mystic Ruins. You also meet familiar characters along the way, like Knuckles and Amy, as well as some kind of questionable additions like Gamma and Big the Cat.
Come out wherever you are!
I mean, seriously, who the hell thought this was a good idea? Once you've met these characters in Sonic's storyline, you unlock them as playable characters with their own story arcs, which in theory is pretty cool. but it feels more like padding for a considerably short game. As Tails, you race alongside Sonic and you find more emeralds. It doesn't add much to the story other than Tails having a self-realizing moment where he can be his own hero and he doesn't have to rely on Sonic for everything. As Knuckles, you collect fragments of the Master Emerald of Angel Island, which had been shattered by Eggman. Amy's storyline has you helping a bird find his family and run into trouble with robotic enemies trying to take the bird away from her. Big the Cat has you chasing after his pet frog named Froggy, who has stolen Chaos's tail and swallowed a Chaos Emerald. And finally, Gamma has you first seeking after Big the Cat's frog friend per Dr. Eggman's orders. He meets up with Amy, who convinces him of a change of heart. He then sets out to destroy his robotic brothers and free the woodland animals trapped inside. And in his final battle with Beta, it is revealed that Gamma and Beta are the parents of the bird Amy was protecting. Once you played through all the story arcs, Super Sonic is unlocked. Eggman loses control of Chaos, who has absorbed all the negative energy from the Chaos Emeralds and transforms into his final city-destroying form. Sonic uses the positive energy to transform into Super Sonic and has a final showdown with Chaos. He, of course, wins the fight and Chaos is restored to his peaceful state.
Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
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 Finn. So back to that plot we were talking about. As you play through each character, they have a vision of an ancient echidna society known as the Knuckles Clan. They meet a female echidna named Tikal, who is the daughter of the clan's chief. He seeks to expand the clan's territory by using the power of the Chaos Emeralds against his enemies. Tikal, however, wants peace and befriends the Chow and the water god Chaos, who are guardians of the Chaos and Master Emeralds. She tries to convince her father not to abuse the power of the emeralds, but he refuses and sends his army after the Chow, which enrages Chaos, and he transforms into a terrifying monster and destroys the Knuckles clan. Chaos spares Tikal, however, and she seals herself and Chaos away in the Master Emerald. The magic causes the altar to become a floating continent known as Angel Island, the very one Knuckles is protecting. Eggman learns the legend of Chaos, and he seeks to free him by smashing the Master Emerald, with the single goal of controlling Chaos to destroy the city and turn it into Robotnik Land. And thus our Blue Blur and his friends must work together to stop Eggman and calm Chaos back to his peaceful self. But Sega didn't stop there, because they had an unnecessary device they needed to make use of. Yes, I'm talking about the Dreamcast Signature VMU memory card. You see, in the 90s we were obsessed with digital pets, and Sega wanted to get in on that action. So they let you transfer a Chow to this VMU, and you could take him on the go. I have to say I thought this was pretty cool back in the day, but in reality it was a battery hog and it was very limited in function. It's still neat though. The VMU is something I'll remember fondly. It was definitely an unnecessary device, but it was one of a kind for sure. Sonic Adventure is one of those games I have extreme nostalgia for, and because of that I can look past its flaws, and I will defend it to my grave. I know it's a hot mess of a game, but it's not the worst Sonic game to come out for sure. I also firmly believe that the Dreamcast version is the best version of the game. The DX ports just seem to be more glitchy in my opinion. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you really liked it, why not subscribe and ring the bell for future videos? Tell me down in the comments below what you thought about Sonic's first 3D adventure. I have been Phil, this has been another Game Spotlight, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!